seen this before.
320 degrees. It's super duper duper
Yeah,
duper
we'll come
hot.
every year. We'll come back again.
It keeps cooling down naturally by that marble table.
So this is just corn syrup, sugar, water. It's been cooking for about 45 minutes. When we pour it on the table, it's now a little bit over 320 degrees. We're just going to cool it down a little bit. We're going to pour my flavors there. But I have to have these on, otherwise I can't see anymore.
I know what you mean.
Now, my friend who's never been here before, it's the first time here. Yay, welcome guys, I'm so excited. And who's been here before? Returner? Awesome, welcome back guys. Alright, we're gonna have a good time, listen up, and we'll have a good time.
We just cool it quite a bit. Let's take our temperature reading here. Remember, it was a little over 320, so it's still very, very hot at this point.
So that's
It's
the temperature,
226 degrees still. So it's still
Feels
very
super
warm.
hot.
Now we're on water, that would actually be boiling on the table. That's how hot it is. Water boils 218 at sea level, I believe. So just kind of cool it down a little bit. We also do haircuts here.
Guys, let's do haircuts for Logan.
This guy here.
We definitely decided to shot cut. Better watch
Yeah,
out,
there's
guys.
no way I'm going to become my haircut. I guarantee I spend way less time with when I do my hair.
Now, that portion is very much cut off. That's where our coat is going to go. Now, the lemon has no flavor in it at all. So it's going to be like sugar.
So that smaller piece right there is going to be the red of the stripe of the cake paint. And the bigger piece will be the white part of the cake. Put my red gloves here. That's the local gym. They're all running by it now. That's when you go around with the cars. So now we're going to add a little color to it. No flavor yet, just the color only.
Water-based gel.
We'll have flavor in a few minutes, but just so only the little piece has color. So most of the candy cane is white, or the flavored part. So all the middle is the white part, and then the outside striping just goes on the outside edge to give it its own color. Now we're just going to hold this color in here for a few minutes so we get it all mixed in. You guys still live in Rancho? You still in Rancho?
We're
Chino
Chino
Hills.
Hills.
Is that where you are?
I'm near you though. I'm in Eastville.
Oh, yeah, where are you? You're on the other, on this side of the 15?
I'm on the west side of the 15.
Okay, and we're just on the east side of the other side.
You know where Sky Country is?
Yeah.
Yeah.
My friend's mom, Lisa, her parents live in Sky Country.
Yeah, still there.
Yeah, because you guys still have horse property, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why. Her parents have horse property too.
Not very many horses anymore.
Right,
Mostly
I
dogs
know.
now.
Times are a changing, that's for sure.
There's some sort of big parade this weekend on Saturday. I'm not really sure. You read about that?
Yes.
So I'm not sure if it's just like a fall parade they're doing. There's
Yeah, like
Close the street down, so I gotta find another way out of there on Saturday before
Yeah.
I work.
that's always fun.
Yeah. Right there by the baseball park is up the street.
Yes.
over there, yeah.
It's actually where Laura and Aaron live over there. on
Oh,
that
right
side.
there. Oh, that would be so great.
Under the baseball building.
Someone
Yeah.
told me today they're gonna build a senior center right there. They're gonna double the park and make a senior center stuff like that.
All right.
Which I'll be using anytime.
That's what we need.
Have you
more
seen
of.
that they're building senior living, 55 and older retirement neighborhood in Eastvale? I was like, woo! Check that out.
Yeah, maybe this time we'll go. So remember, no flavor of the red. All the flavor is going to be in this bigger container. It'll be the white part of the can.
Now, have you ever seen the other part, the white part?
All right, so there's the red all mixed in. So we're going to take that over to here. That's clear the entire mouse right there.
Potent.
Now, luckily it doesn't take too much because it does run about 500 all.
So would that burn, Jerry, since it's that potent, that minty, like if you accidentally touched your eye or
If
something?
you touch your eye, it would definitely burn. It's on your hands, it gets very cold. But yeah, you definitely want to get near your eye.
Like extract the mint flavor.
Or in a cut or something.
There's no flavor in the red, all the flavors in the white.
So it's like concentrate.
So we got a call from Moore Brothers, and have you seen the TV show? I'd never seen it until they called us. It's called the Big Bang Theory.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, well, there's an offshoot of that show. I never watched it before, and they called, so I thought we're going to watch it. And there's an offshoot called
Young Sheldon.
Young Sheldon.
Yes. So they ordered 3 of these, and they were filming a Christmas episode back in August. So probably when it runs in December, he's going to be using it like a game. Obviously,
really?
Sheldon, but I honestly don't know. But they ordered 3 of them, and they're shooting a.
I'll check for it.
So we'll see if it, yeah, hopefully the Christmas issue will be on there, even though that came from Logan.
Yeah.
You gotta sell shirts, Jerry. We need shirts.
They're shirts.
Oh, then I gotta get a shirt.
Sure, sure. Just a few years ago we had some shirts, so before I get a shirt off like that.
And I know you would.
Oh.
God bless you.
So you just have, no,
Just my one. One and done.
and how old is she?
She just turned 4.
She's 4. Oh.
She's the envy of everyone out there with the light up pink sucker in her mouth.
Okay.
She got her candy early.
Yeah, we got here early to get our goods because last year it got crazy towards the end. I'm buying my stuff ahead of time.
That's good. That's smart. All right. So you're probably going to see all the flavor in just a minute. See if you can waft it over that tip. Okay, now we're going to turn it white here in just a minute. We're not going to add any color to it to make it turn white. We're going to do it all naturally. So watch. Keep your eye on the big blob up here. Not me, the big blob as well. There it is, you guys. There it is. Thanks for coming.
There it is.
No? Thank you. That's all we're Of course, we want you to know here at Logan's, we do put a little love in every batch.
Aw, yay!
No crowd out there, huh? All right, let's show you how we turn this white here. Thank you.
Oh, I can smell it now.
Yeah. Look at it, Sam.
Oh, yeah. It smells good.
It took a while, but now it's so good.
This is the part I like.
So this is how we're going to turn it white. We're going to add a little bit of air to it. I don't know if you guys saw the movie Tangled. I don't know if you found it there. Were you able to get this right, bud? Jerry's Gym, also known as my holiday home club. I don't know if you're at the gym this time of year. Yeah, I've been out to the gym at all. I do drive by my favorite donut shop right next door. It just gets lighter and lighter with each and every pull.
That's pretty cool that you still do it by hand. I know at Disneyland they have a machine
Yeah.
that does that. So for you to do it by hand, that's really, OG, as they say. Hey, well, they do it in
I
the
don't
winter.
watch them do that, but they actually pull it on and they do it. I know like at the fair I've seen they have a taffy pull that they pull taffy.
Yeah, it does like a reverse.
Yeah,
It's
I've
kind
also
of
seen them
cool.
unwrapping the taffy and putting it on there, so they're not actually making it live, they just make it look like they are. That's pretty cool looking, man. It's fun to watch, really.
It's the air, I think you said. Right, Jerry? The air in there is what makes it white?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, now this one, we're just adding air to it very similar to the way you put egg whites. So it aerates it, that's what makes it turn white. Kind of the stretching of the sugar crystals. Yeah, Disneyland, most of what they sell over there they don't make. They buy a lot in, but they do make some batches right there on Main Street for people to watch. So, but I guess you have to buy tickets too in order to
Oh, wow.
buy one or something like that. The Candy Master guy over there years ago, when we became friends, they did an article on the two of us, so we kind of got to know him. And he actually passed away a couple of years ago, but and he was like, I was like, you want to wear it? He kept saying, you got to come work with us on Main Street over there. Which I made earlier, never got a chance to. I think he just wanted to steal my secrets away. Just about right, a few more poles. Get it just the right color.
Yeah, it's definitely getting whiter.
We're gonna bring all these kids in from outside to the line wall.
Look at that big. That's the world's largest.
Alright, you guys are welcome to the inside. Step by step what we're doing back here. In the meantime, if you look at these candy canes hanging on the window up here, if you look really close, you'll notice that most of them have two things in common. All the Christmas colored candy canes, they all have 5 little stripes, and they all have 1 big stripe. Now that is kind of our trademark here at Logan's, all our Christmas colored candy canes. We start out with that same stripe pattern, 5 little stripes and 1 big stripe. And that's what I'm going to put together behind the heater here, and I'll show you in just a minute what we're doing back here. So I've actually cut the red into 2 pieces here. So we're going to add a little bit of red and the white together. So if you guys will take a look up here at this first piece that I'm going to show you, this is actually going to make up our 5 little red stripes, just like you see on these candy canes right there. You guys see that? That's going to be our 5 little red stripes. And then the second piece right here, this is going to be our 1 big stripe, just like you see on the candy canes up there. And being that it is big and red, we like to nickname this guy right here Big Red. I thought that was something. Wasn't easy. Now what Abby's working on right here is a giant breath mint. And that's because we were told that somebody out there tonight has really bad breath. So it'd be nice to- you know who you are, I'll have to point you out. So just kidding. This is actually going to be the middle or the center of the candy cane. And you'll see in just a couple minutes here how it all pulls together. Get it? There we go. All right, this first piece that I showed you here, I'm going to begin to stretch it out. When we get it just the right length in a minute here, we're going to cut it into 5 equal pieces, and that's going to make up our 5 little red stripes, just like you see on the candy canes right there. That is the same stripe pattern we've been using here at Logan since 1933, and in 87 years we have never miscounted yet. So we're going to ask you guys to help us out tonight counting on our stripes, just to make sure we don't miscount. So I've got it just about the right length. So if you guys don't mind helping me out here, we're going to ask you to help us count out the stripes. And as usual, we will start with stripe number
1.
Very good. Stripe number 1. Nice. Nice to know. And after stripe number 1, next in line will be stripe number 2. Very good. Didn't know this was going to be a math lesson, did you? And following stripe number 2, next in order will be stripe number 3. Very good. Number 3. And as always, following stripe number 3, next in line will be number 4. Very good. Number 4. And last but not least, our final stripe tonight will be stripe number 5. Very good. Excellent job. Alright, if you guys will look right up this way very carefully, you can see I've now put together here our 5 little stripes right there. Can you guys all see that? Kind of a series of stripes, if you will. A little blanket of stripes. We're going to put that right on top of the old block there, just like so. Now we're going to ask you guys to use a little bit of your imagination with me, if you would, here. You can see on this side here I have my 5 little stripes. If we added a little bit of blue and some stars here, what would we have?
Flag.
That's right, not just any flag. What flag? That's right. Come back for the 4th of July batch. You get to see that. Let's go with the stripe right there on the front of the shirt. Then we're going to take our other stripe, also known as Big Red. We're going to put Big Red right there on the other side of the block, just like that. So now, as you can see here on this side right here, we have our 5 little stripes. And then on this side right here, we have our 1 big stripe. Anybody out there bowl? Any bowlers? Maybe you can take that down the lane. Knock that down. I see we got a baseball fan here. Maybe a big giant candy cane baseball bat. Dodgers could use a bat like this a couple weeks ago. Or how about the sorry, big giant turkey leg right there. Thanksgiving's coming up. Or how about this? When I was younger, I used to play a little piano and trumpet. Now I just play a little 5-string. I sing too, but trust me, not a pretty sound. Or how about this here? A big giant fish or a whale with a candy cane tail. Could actually be a mammal, but that's okay. It's a big mammal. Sorry if I don't want to watch this part. Just kidding. It's what we call stuffing the turkey here. Get ready for Thanksgiving. We'll deal with that a little later. Now if you guys will watch right here very carefully, I'm going to begin to pull this out here. Give it a little pull. Give it a little tug. Give it a little stretch. Pulling, tugging, stretching. More pulling, more tugging, more stretching. And if you watch very carefully, when we get it just about the right length and thickness, we're going to give it a little twist here. And right before your very eyes, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we have created the candy cane. Here we go, a little cut, a little roll, and a little bend at the other end. Let's all give a big round of applause for candy cane number 1. Here we go, another little cut. More rolling, more bending. Let's all give a big round of applause for candy cane number 2. Give us number 2. That's very good. More cutting, more rolling, more bending. Let's all give it up for candy cane number 3. Come on, guys. But remember, guys, we still have 397 more to go. Now this size candy cane that we're making right here, this is actually the smallest size candy cane that we make here at Logan's. And if we continue to make just this size candy cane right here throughout the entire batch, by the time we're done, we're going to fill up this entire table full of candy canes. You can see down on the end there how she's starting to stack them in a row. We're going to stack them row after row after row. We're going to fill the table all the way up to right about here. But I mean, if we make just this size only, we will make about 400 candy canes this size out of this one batch. That's the part where you're supposed to go, whoa, that's all candy canes. Thank you. Now, as you can see here on this process you're watching right here, we actually do this well over 250 times throughout October, November, and December. And by December 24th, we'll have made in the neighborhood of about 95,000 to 100,000 candy canes, one by one, just like you're watching right now. Let's hear another. Whoa! Yeah, thank you. Now, as you can see here, we do work kind of in an assembly line. I work right here in position number 1. I pull the candy canes, making me, of course, the candy cane puller. Or the king, whichever you prefer. So, right here in position number 2, our daughter Abby will do her job. She will roll the candy cane, making her the candy cane roller. Then my wife Susie down in the end there, she actually has 2 jobs. First off, she will hook the candy canes, making her the candy cane bender. Careful now, she's the bender. Also, careful, easy, that's my wife. Also stacking the candy canes, making her the candy cane stacker. Soon somebody will come out of the back room to bag the candy canes, making them, of course, the candy cane bagger. And if it happens to be our oldest employee, who is my mother-in-law, I'd have to give her the title of the old bagger. Whoa, that's still not out there. I'm so sorry. She's luckily not here tonight. She might throw something at me. Just kidding, just kidding.
Put the knife down. Put the knife
That's right, put the knife down. That's the only connection. Now, as you can see, like I said, we're all staying busy here, but I do have one job left, and if I could get a couple volunteers from out there, we could use your help. Anybody like to help us? Just raise your hand. Great, you guys, because in the back room, bunch of dirty dishes right back there. No, I'm just kidding. What we really need is somebody to help us sample or taste test these candy canes. Come on, moms and dads, see those hands. No hand, no sample, come on. Let's see the hands back there. There we go. I'm feeling it, I'm feeling it. Looking like about everybody. Go ahead and put your hands down. We're going to cut everybody a nice warm sample and bring it right out to you. Now we're going to bring out one of the few presses we use here at Logan's. This press right here is about 95 to 100 years old. We've been using the same press here at Logan since 1933. You can see it is a highly sophisticated piece of machinery. Abby's going to demonstrate it for us. We like to call her the crusher. There we go. We have some samples. Now let's see if she can do that again. That might have just been beginner's luck there. Let's let her try that one more time. Push it. And voila, more samples. Now we're going to bring everybody out a nice warm sample. You guys stay right where you are. We'll bring everybody a warm sample. We've got plenty. Remember, they are slightly warm, but they are certainly not hot. So don't be afraid to take it right off the tray, put it right in your mouth. Just don't bite right down. Just kind of eat it like you would a jawbreaker. And they'll be right out to bring everybody a nice warm sample of Logan's peppermint candy canes.
I haven't really got the taste yet, but it seems like
All right, you guys, what do you think? How's that taste out there? Is that pretty good? Is it good? Very good. Thank you very much. Thank you. Now, if we get your everybody's attention back up this way for a few minutes, you guys will take a look back up on the window up here in front of us. You'll see some of the candy canes. Of course, the red and white we pointed out earlier. You'll probably recognize that one a little bit better this time. That is by far our #1 selling candy cane with the traditional red and white color and the traditional peppermint flavor. Now, if you look right next to it, if you look up there closely, you'll see a red, white, and green candy cane. That is our cinnamon flavored cane. We take away the big red stripe, we make it green. That way we can tell those are cinnamon flavored candy canes. Then we also do a burgundy with a green and white candy cane, which is our cherry flavored candy cane. We actually broke that one last batch, so we'll have to show that to you later. And then we also do what we call a burgundy and white only candy cane. That is what we call the Hannah cane. Now let me tell you the story behind this one. About 24 years ago, when our first daughter Hannah was born, we decided we would name a candy after her. So we came up with a traditional peppermint candy cane with a burgundy and white, kind of a Victorian Christmas color. And we still today call these the Hannah canes. Now if you'll take a look on the shelf up here behind me, you'll see some of the old-fashioned ribbon candy flavors we make. We actually make the ribbon candy in about 27 different flavors. As we get closer to Christmas, we'll add more and more flavors. We do cinnamon, we do peppermint, we do bubblegum, banana, root beer, bubblegum, grape, green apple, watermelon, you name it, we probably make that flavor. Now when our youngest daughter Abby was born, a few years after Hannah was born, we decided we better name a candy after her also. That way the girls wouldn't fight. Well, it didn't help, they still fought a little bit. But Abby does have her own candy named after her. This is Abby to my right here. So we made a ribbon candy that's green, red, and white that is a combination of cinnamon and green apple. So instead of calling it sweet apple pie, we like to call it sweet apple pie. Now I'm sure Abby will tell you that is her favorite flavor. At least she better, because it is named after her. So she didn't have a choice anyway, but that's okay. Also, if you get a chance to come down for any other holidays, like for instance Valentine's Day, we make candy canes that are shaped like hearts. They come in 2 different flavors. They come in peppermint and cinnamon, red, white, and pink, red, white, pink, and lavender. The cinnamon is the one with the lavender stripe there. Now, if you look at these hearts really, really carefully, you can probably tell they are very, very fragile. You got to be very careful with them, because if you were to drop it and break it, you'd end up with a broken heart like that. That's right. Not very Logan's been one of those. And then, of course, for St. Patrick's Day, we do candy canes that are green and white. Not only in traditional candy cane shape, but also in the shape of the 3-leaf clover. Everybody becomes Irish for St. Patrick's Day. Those are green apple flavored candy canes there, very tasty. And then for Easter or springtime, we do a pastel color candy cane. We do a little bit different shape on that one. We do an oval egg shape. We do candy cane bunny heads. Popping down the bunny trail there. Those come in 2 different flavors, peppermint and pink lemonade. We also do a candy cane Easter basket, and even candy cane butterflies for springtime or Easter. Here's a sample of our candy cane basket in butterfly. Now that butterfly right there is actually a Mother's Day colored butterfly. We do hearts and butterflies for Mother's Day and baskets. They are watermelon flavored, and that candy cane basket I believe is pink lemonade flavored. Now the great thing about that Easter basket for you parents out there, you can fill it all up with your favorite chocolate goodies, eat all the goodies inside, eat the entire basket, and nobody would ever have to know you had your own basket for Easter. So that's right, the environmentally safe packaging and all that throw away. It's got to be there with the costs, right? Then of course for 4th of July we make the candy canes in what color? We talked about this earlier. What color for 4th of July?
Red, white, blue.
Red, white, and blue. There's a sample of our hearts and canes for 4th of July, red, white, for Memorial Day and 4th of July. In fact, normally this time of the year, if we are able to, we like to try to ship some of these guys over to the troops overseas. Let's give all those guys a big applause. We do appreciate what they do as they put their life on the line, put their fight for our freedom, keeping our country free and safe. You guys keep in your thoughts and prayers, especially this time of the year as they're away from their families during the holidays. We owe them all a debt of gratitude. In fact, remember, just 2 weeks from tomorrow is Veterans Day. So not only do we support those currently serving, we do appreciate those that served before them. So we do appreciate all that they've done. And then for Halloween, we do a Halloween colored candy cane. This is actually a brand new flavor this year. This is Orange Sickle. First year we've done that flavor. It's quite tasty. Quite tasty. Gotta get it back in line. Very tasty flavor right there. Then of course for fall or Thanksgiving time, we do one of my favorite flavors. This is a root beer flavored candy cane here. We do it in a candy cane shape and hearts. There's a root beer flavor one right here too. Orange, yellow, and brown. And then of course, don't forget this year on December 22nd at sundown begins Hanukkah. We do candy canes in the traditional blue and white Hanukkah colors. We do it in the traditional peppermint flavor. Not only in the traditional candy cane shape, also in the shape of the Star of David. So tell your girlfriend Veronica, here at Logan's we make candy canes for Hanukkah. And of course, those of you guys out there that are big Dodger fans like myself, yes, I understand, yes, I know, it's tough. That's okay, we also do that blue and white candy cane in the shape of the Dodgers. Yes, we sold way more of those last year than we did this year, so that's okay. Next year we're going to come back maybe from all the way. So, got one last year, Gary. That's right, I didn't help them this year, but next year, baby, we're coming back. So here at Logan's, we are the Candy Cane Connection. Now sometimes very late at night, if we get a little bit bored, we like to do what we call a little candy cane artwork. You guys may have seen some of our pieces on display at the Logan. Maybe they're sale on eBay. Maybe at the local garage sale, quite frankly, maybe out back in the trash can. Now you guys probably think that's Santa Claus, but get a little bit closer. You can see that is actually a self-portrait. Let's do this. I'm pretty sure if Santa were to take off his hat, he's bald, just like I am. I think so, because I think I know Santa. I made that Santa, so I know he's bald under there. I've seen the movies too. Santa's a bald guy, right? So a big white beard, chubby. Oh, that could be me. Maybe I'm Santa. All right. So here at Logan's, we are the Candy Cane Connection. We do a candy cane for every season, every reason, every holiday. We also make candy canes for weddings, sweet 16 parties, quinceañeras, baby showers, bridal showers, bar mitzvahs. You name it, we can probably make a candy cane for it. Now at this point in time, this is basically the end of our demonstration. For the next 45 minutes to an hour, we're just going to continue to do more of what you're watching right here. What we'd like to do for the next few minutes, if we get everybody really quiet out there for a few more minutes, we'd like to give you guys a chance to ask the Candyman any questions you'd like. All we ask is that you raise your hand if you have a question. And if we do call on you and your hand is raised, please make sure you speak up loud enough that we can hear you on this side of the glass. So I take all questions, all covers. So here you go, ask away. I will happy to answer any question you might have.
How long does that candy stay fresh?
Well, hopefully they'll eat it right away, but you know, we actually store them in these airtight buckets, so they will stay, if they're stored properly, they will stay fresh for months and months and months. But if you do leave them outside in the moisture, they can get a little soft after a few, 2 or 3 months. They still taste the same. We'll talk more about that a little bit later. But yeah, they really, there's nothing in the candy cane that actually goes bad, so they can literally last forever. But you want to make them as fresh and shiny as you can. So, anybody else? Any other good question? Anybody else? Any other questions? Anybody? Here's your chance. Sorry, go ahead. How long is that candy cane? There's a great question. He's talking about this big giant candy cane. I'm not sure if you guys noticed that up there or not. Yes, that is a real candy cane. Not only is it a tremendously large candy cane, it is actually the world's largest 100% handmade candy cane. That candy cane is over 36 pounds in weight. It is over 16 feet long, and it's actually going to be 23 years old, I believe. My math is correct on this coming December 24th. But I'll tell you what, you guys have been very patient tonight, so just a few minutes, we're going to get out the ladder. It's for $1 each. We're going to let you guys come up and take a lick and make sure it's still good. Yes, okay, just kidding. We wouldn't do that to you. Sorry. Good question. Hope that answers the question. Anybody else? Here's your chance, guys.
How long did that take to make?
That's a great question. Now, a normal batch work we're making right now takes about an hour and a half from start to finish, not including the cooking time. That's about a double batch, so it takes about 2.5 hours, excluding the cooking time. Now that candy cane was so long, it took 5 of us to roll it on this very table. We actually extended the table about 1.5 feet on each side. We rolled that between the 5 of us for over 45 minutes before it was finally cool enough that we were able to bend it or put the hook in it. Once it was cool enough, me and my wife Susie started making the bend. It took us 20 minutes to bend it because we had to go very, very slow just to make sure it doesn't break. So it is tremendously long, but yeah, it was a lot of work. Although I can tell you, as hard as it was to make, it was much harder to mount on the wall. That's why 24 years later, that's where it's going to remain on the wall. But it was a lot of fun. That's actually a picture right here. This is from about 24 years ago. Not myself, my wife Susie, and all the original owners, all the previous owners were all here together making it back 23 years ago. So it was a lot of fun. A lot of work, a lot of fun. Anybody else? Any other questions? Anybody? Now, occasionally somebody will ask me the question, where did I learn how to make the candy cane? You guys may have heard of the school I went to. I went to a school called NPU, that would be North Pole University. Kind of a heavy-set guy, the big one. Okay, just kidding. Actually, I worked here for 8 years, starting way back when I was 12 years old. From 1974 to 1982, I worked in the 3 different owners over that 8-year period. Then in 1982, me and my wife Susie bought the store. We've now owned it for 37 years. This is actually going to be our 38th Christmas of owning the candy store. And I've been working here for a total of 45 years, although I am only 29 years old, so don't figure it out. That's in candy cane years, I believe. So. Anybody else? Yes, right here, real loud, 3 years. What was the question? How can you eat that? Well, one lick at a time, of course. That would take you a long time to eat. No doubt about it. Actually, a few years back, we made a 25-pound candy cane that was a little bit over 12 feet long for the Food Network for a show called Outrageous Christmas. It would take you a while to eat that candy cane. No doubt. No doubt about it. Anybody else? Any last questions?
I just want to
Yes.
It takes 3 to one, right?
Sometimes more. We'll have a couple more girls help you out back in a little bit here.
Do they ever get to take your spot there?
If I run to the back for emergency, they'll come over and take over for a while. Absolutely, they can. They can do the pillows and stuff. This is definitely a little bit harder job to do up here. But Abby's done, they've both done some of the pulling and stuff like that. And once I have it on the table, they're able to pull it out for quite a while. Keep it going a few minutes. So, yeah. Okay, for a short amount of time, I'm able to run in the background and eat or something. Good question. Good question. Anybody else? Any other questions? Absolutely. Yeah, you can find it off the table a little bit later, or whatever you want to do. Now, also at this point in time, what we'd like to do is we'd like to tell you guys a little bit about the history of the candy cane, the story behind it, where it came from, and what it stands for. I'm not sure if you guys know that story, but we would certainly love to share it with you. You know, most people think the candy. I need everybody listen up real carefully, guys. You can listen for just a minute here. Now, most people think the candy cane is just an insignificant piece of Christmas candy, but actually the gentleman who invented the candy cane in the United States, sometime around the mid-1800s, he was trying to come up with a single piece of candy that would tell the entire Christmas story, all in that one candy. Well, he came up with a candy cane. If you take any one of our candy canes any size, and you hold it up in the traditional shape, you'll notice that it looks kind of like the shepherd's staff, which is done to remind us of Jesus as a good shepherd. If you take that same candy cane and turn it upside down, and now it becomes the letter J. Of course, the letter J is standing for Jesus. Because as you guys all know, the true meaning of celebration of Christmas is actually the celebration of the birth of Christ. Now, everything in the candy cane has meaning all the way from the white portion cane standing for the purity of Christ, the red the blood of Christ, the stripes he took on the cross for us, the hardness of the cane, the flavor, the shape, everything in the candy cane has a meaning. And if you guys would like a little bit more about the story, right down by the register, Stevie's going to show this to you. I have a free copy of the candy cane story. Feel free to grab a copy of it too. It's a great way to share the story with others. Let them know the true meaning behind the candy cane also. Now we can get your guys' attention one last time here. Everybody, we get your attention. What we're going to do now is we're going to give you guys a chance to bend or shape your own candy cane. Can we get some of those girls over here so they can listen up over here for a minute? Because this is going to be a part we're going to definitely want to be involved with. But I do need them to listen very, very carefully. So in just a minute, what we're going to do is we're going to give you guys each a chance to shape or bend your own candy cane. Let me explain how we're going to do that. In just a minute, we're going to have one of these boys take you guys around the corner, behind the wall, place your ticket in that bucket, and they're going to exchange that ticket for a warm candy cane inside a plastic bag. Now, once you have that candy cane in hand, you want to hold on to it with both hands, because you don't want to drop it. You're then going to walk as quick as you can from that end of the counter all the way back down to the table right here where they're standing now. Standing shoulder to shoulder, remove the candy cane from the plastic bag, and immediately begin to shape or bend the candy cane. Do not roll the candy cane like we do. You want to begin to shape or bend it right away. If you roll it, it's going to get too cold, and when you go to shape or bend it, it is going to break. So remember, you don't have much more than about 15 seconds, so just a very short amount of time to shape it. So shape it very slowly, but you must shape it right away. If you shape it too quick or wait too long, it's going to want to crack or break. But remember, if it does break, it still tastes the same. Now we'll show you a couple samples here. You can make whatever shape you might want. You can make a circle, you can make a J, you can make the letter S. You can also use a couple samples here. There's a little fishy you can make. Or if you turn it upright, it becomes the cancer orange ribbon. If you need to do a Halloween costume for this year, you can do a candy cane mustache. Pretty recommended. Here's a little curly tree like they did earlier. That's on the sticker. There's a little candy cane knot or pretzel. Or you can do like I like to do, which is just eat it right away because it tastes the best when it's nice and warm. But if you watch carefully here, my wife Susie will now demonstrate how to make a candy cane heart. I'll step right here, girls.
You know what? Make a candy cane heart.
When I saw Josh, please show like the movie stuff, Stephen King, it showed like
Turn around your thumb at the same time. And
Yes,
show
it
it
said
in the
Stephen
middle.
King.
Give it a little squeeze. One thing you want to know is you start making your candy right away. Because it's getting it hard really fast. And if you wait for your friends to catch up with you, yours will be hard and start catching up with you. If it cracks or breaks, remember you're going to get another candy cane in your bag, your goodie bag. Please don't cry. It tastes really good, even if it breaks, okay?
So remember, you guys, once you finish shaping your candy cane, you're going to place it back into the plastic bag. Hold it on the flat of your hand so it maintains the shape. Then we're going to need you to back away from the counter so you can make room for everybody else to get a chance to bend the warm candy cane. So once you shape it and bend it, put it back in the plastic bag, back up away from the table to make room for everybody else to get a chance to bend the cane. Now down here to my right with your left, with her hand raised, this is Sarah. She's going to walk you guys right around the corner here. We're going to get you guys.
He got good hair. I'm missing it.